Hello everyone, Joni Lamb, a prominent figure in Christian media and co-founder of the Daystar network, faced a shocking downfall when she was unexpectedly fired, raising eyebrows and sparking rumors. This surprising turn of events followed explosive revelations made by Joyce Meyer, a respected leader in the Christian community, which led to a public fallout. Despite her long-standing devotion to Daystar, the once-beloved matriarch's rapid plans for marriage and honeymoon before her engagement hinted at underlying issues within the network and the Lamb family, suggesting that their public image of harmony and faith was more complicated than it appeared. The situation within the Dayar mission became increasingly precarious as rumors of power struggles emerged, particularly involving Johnny and Joyce Meyer, a prominent figure in the Christian community. Once close allies, their relationship appeared strained, leading to speculation about Joyce's growing concerns over Johnny's leadership style. While Johnny maintained a public image of a steadfast, faith-driven leader, the underlying tensions and potential conflicts raised questions about the authenticity of their mission and the dynamics at play within the organization. As the situation unfolded, the contrast between their public personas and the private realities became more pronounced, leaving followers to wonder about the true state of affairs. Joni's leadership at Dayar has come under scrutiny, with whispers suggesting that her focus has shifted from faith to control, leading to speculation that she is using the organization to further her personal ambitions. As rumors spread, questions arose about the authenticity of her public persona and the dynamics within her family, particularly concerning her son, Jonathan Lamb. Reports indicate that Jonathan feels overshadowed and sidelined in the family business, resulting in growing frustration and a potential rift between him and Joni. This situation has led to concerns about the impact of her leadership style on both her colleagues and her family, raising doubts about the true nature of her mission at Dayar. Joyce Meyer and Joni Lamb, once celebrated figures in the faith community for their strong personal and professional bond, have experienced a significant shift in their relationship. Despite their long-standing friendship and mutual respect, tensions had been building for years, leading to a noticeable cooling in their connection. When Meyer finally chose to break her silence, it became evident that there were deeper issues at play, prompting speculation about whether their rift stemmed from personal disagreements or professional conflicts. Her candid revelation marked a turning point, as she had previously opted for diplomacy over confrontation, but the mounting pressure ultimately compelled her to speak out. Joyce expresses her deep concern over a friend's troubling shift from genuine faith to a pursuit of power, feeling the weight of the situation as she realizes her friend is no longer serving God, but rather using faith as a facade for personal ambition. Despite her attempts to reconnect and remind her friend of their shared values, Joyce witnesses a troubling transformation that is driven by motives contrary to their beliefs. This revelation sends shockwaves through the Christian community, as many had sensed underlying issues at Dayar, where Joni, once a symbol of faith and inspiration, now faces scrutiny for her actions. Joyce's candid reflections highlight the painful intersection of friendship, faith, and the quest for power. A significant revelation has emerged regarding Joni, a leader of the faith-based program Dayar, which was once held in high regard. Serious accusations against her have prompted a wave of skepticism about the authenticity of her leadership and the ministry's values. In response to the allegations, Joni publicly denied them, asserting her commitment to Dayar, but her defense only intensified doubts about her sincerity. As the truth began to surface, it became clear that the facade of the ministry was crumbling, leaving many to question the integrity of what they had once believed. The situation has escalated to a point where mere words can no longer mend the growing distrust. Expresses deep love for his grandchildren and reflects on the years of work dedicated to spreading the message of Jesus. He is heartbroken over the conflict with his son Jonathan and daughter-in-law, feeling compelled to speak out after attempts to resolve the situation privately failed. Meanwhile, Joni Lamb, co-founder of a significant ministry, sits in her office, contemplating the turmoil surrounding her. She has been a pivotal figure in building the ministry alongside her husband, Marcus, and now faces the distress of seeing their legacy challenged. The serene view outside contrasts sharply with the emotional upheaval she experiences as the future of their work hangs in the balance. In the aftermath of mounting pressure and relentless phone calls from concerned family, friends, and colleagues, Joni found herself overwhelmed and isolated. Once the steadfast support for others, she now felt the burden of accusations threatening her reputation and the ministry she cherished. Determined to defend herself and her faith, Joni made the difficult decision to speak out against the allegations. With resolve, she sat down to craft a sincere and powerful response, understanding the importance of confronting the situation head-on for her own sake and for those who believed in her. Joni's recent statement addressing misunderstandings within her ministry has sparked a mixed public reaction. While her supporters rallied to defend her, believing the accusations against her were unfounded attempts to undermine her contributions, critics highlighted inconsistencies in her remarks and her tendency to deflect blame. This division in public opinion intensified the controversy, yet Joni remained steadfast in her commitment to her faith and mission, acknowledging the pain caused but asserting that the essence of her work for God remained unchanged. Joni Lamb reflects on a challenging period of growth and learning, emphasizing her commitment to rebuilding and following God's plan for Dayar. Despite her determination, uncertainty looms over her leadership and the ministry's future, as questions arise about whether she will continue to lead or step aside for new leadership. Joni grapples with the impact of a recent scandal on her reputation, acknowledging her mistakes while maintaining that her intentions were always good. Her response embodies a blend of vulnerability, defiance, and determination, suggesting that this moment is not the conclusion of her journey, but rather a new chapter in her pursuit of faith, redemption, and effective leadership. Thanks for watching.